babies. So, just taking a nice walk in the neighborhood. Just walking. I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking. Because Jesus walks with me. So when Jesus walks with me, everywhere I walk is blessed. You know? So what y'all doing? I thought it was, oh, that was over with. Yeah. So yes, y'all. You know, y'all remember Big Blows? Y'all ain't old enough for that. Look at this candy gum. We used to eat one. I was in my little Chi-Town phase in Chirac. We used to go to the candy store. Miss Carter used to have all the good candy. Miss Carter was something too. But all the good candy. Penny candy. Y'all remember them? Never had the candy lady, candy man. All the kind of candies you wanted. All the kind of everything. We go there before we go to school. Go there during school, go to other school, all that. That was back in the days when things weren't so critical. Like these days, you barely can trust your own people in your house, let alone strangers coming by some candy. But life is like cycles. You deal with things in cycles. From generation to generation. There's been a cycle. Dispensations have been dispensed or dispersed. That's why, back when I was a shorty, there was a cartoon called The Jetsons. Now, if you're older than 51, 50, you might want to Google The Jetsons. The Jetsons was a cartoon where they lived flying lives. Meet George Jetson, Jane, his wife, daughter Judy, son Elroy, and whatever the dog name. I forgot what the dog name. But they live flying lives, like flying saucers. Kind of like them little infomercials that Snoop Dogg and Snoopy and them and all the fallen stars playing on y'all TV. You know, they're in the space and, you know, in the orbits and, you know, all that going on. Space bubbles. You know, the Twilight Zone. You know, and in order to get to the Jetson age, which was something somebody thought of probably way before 50 years ago, but that, then technology has to be to the degree where it's kind of like orchestrated like it's being orchestrated right now, except they want all of the power. So, you know, that's why they go to mess with Dubai and, you know, all of them people and, you know, all that, and, you know, sanctuary cities and, you know, people that don't want to comply, you know, people that they feel like they can pump that. Yeah. It's all power exchanges. Because they want their Jetson age. They want their moonlight. They want the X factor, the X Jesus out of everything. They want to create all the creation. They don't want Yeshua HaMashiach to be the creator of creation. So they want to X him out of creation. They want to X the creator of creation out of creation. Now, how you do that, I have no idea. I don't even, I'm not even going to try to figure it out in my little dome, because it's futile to me to try to understand the mind of an individual that would want to live as Lucifer and his cousins and the Baphomet people. Because they were fell from heaven, remember? Luke 10, 18, 10 something, up in there. Yeah. So he comes not but to steal, kill, and to destroy, but God said he's come that we might have life and have that more abundantly. So Jesus came, who all of them trying to X out of creation. He came that we have life and that more abundantly. And that living off the grid or on the grid is kind of like obsolete because, all the people on the grid is confused. That's why sometimes you got to go off the grid. Even if going off the grid causes you to have to literally go off the grid. Literally. Just go off the grid. Don't say nothing. Be MIA for a minute. Take a sabbatical. Take a sabbatical from life. So, when you take a sabbatical from life, and all this existence, and all the mayhem, and all of the, distractions, and all of that, and all of the sort, and the Twilight Zone, the Matrix, the television, that television tells the vision, all of that. When you take a step back from all of that, and you look at stuff like it sure enough is, and when you look at it like it sure enough is, it's like questionable. That it sure enough is the way it sure enough is. And it make you be like, you know what? I ain't finna worry about that. I ain't finna worry about that. I ain't finna worry about that either. I'm not. And I'm gonna stay in my peace zone. Because at some point, babies, you have to say, God, this has to be the prayer. And it really is. Not our will, but thy will be done. God, I don't no longer want my will. I don't want your permissive will. I don't want the will of what other folk think I should be willing. None of that. I want your perfect will. Your assigned will, your assigned assignment for my life. I don't want to walk outside of nowhere outside of that. And that has to be the posture of our hearts. And it has to be the belief system that we stand on. And it has to be what drives us and pushes us into purpose and being the change. Not just, existing in a change, but being the change. You see, what we wonder why I don't come down and go to this and go to that and go to this and go to that and go to this and go to that. Because, baby, what God doing is in the air. That's why it's happening on the ground. Because what he's doing in the air, is where he cares. His babies. His sweethearts. My godmother said this morning, she said, well, this afternoon, whenever it was I talked to her, she said, we God's precious babies. We his favorite. Each and every one of us is his favorite. We his favorite. In the Messiah. Individually, we are his favorite. Because we all are like flowers. We just have to be watered differently. And when he waters us differently, it's as though you have to understand that song. How can God take a black cow and give it white milk, and it comes out white as snow, and the milk comes out white as snow? But God, through the chemical laboratory of redemption, woo, took my black soul and dipped it in red blood, and I came out on white as snow. Woo, La Mando Satoye, we his favorite. And if we know that and we rest in that, we ain't got nothing to worry about, baby. He got so much. He amazing. His love is amazing. He amazing. So, I ain't about no trouble. I'm really not. I'm really not about no trouble. We just gotta know it, baby. There's nothing my God will not do. There's nothing new that's under the sun. Everything that's happened now has been happening and happening and happening and been happening and happening and happening and gonna keep on happening from generation to generation and from nation to nation. Why? Because it is written. Everything. There's nothing new under the sun. I can go read the whole book of Ecclesiastes. I can read the whole book to you, and it's gonna all come back to the same thing. So while we reliving history and caught up in the matrix of the red and the blue and you and him too, and her and them and Israel and Pakistan and Islam and all of that is distractions. Distracting us from, hi, ta-da, distracting us from the main thing. And the main thing is Jesus. Sure is. It is. That's the main thing. It's Jesus. And Jesus alone. Ta-da, you trying to get in my video, ta-da.
Oh, I'm trying to get on your video. You already know.
No, don't get on my video, ta-da. I don't need everybody to know my people. Ta-da. I love you, ta-da. Full love. All right, baby. Ta-da. Ta-da, man. Ta-da. See,
I can't get on your video.
ta-da want to get on my video, y'all. I don't be liking people. Everybody know ta-da. They live in Baton Rouge.
Hey, and when I get back at PFC on 1550 AM and also WPFC 1550am.com, well, she's going to be on there, and it's all gospel all day, 24/7, 365. Boom.
Well, boom, you prophesying? Okay,
You
okay.
already know.
We gonna have to go see what Pastor Mo say, okay? We gonna have to go talk to Pastor Mo. It's what the Lord say, okay, baby? Ta-da. I love you, ta-da. Ta-da. Ta-da got a voice. Yeah, baby. Ta-da. I know, ta-da. Ta-da got a voice, y'all, that's so crisp and clean. He got an IQ, you know. He blessed though, you know. People like him, people look over people like that, but them God's people too. And Pastor Mo, now you heard what that said. He done put you out there, so I don't know what that means. I'm gonna bring him over there. We gonna talk to you. Hallelujah. Anyway, God might open a way to we have our own. You know, I don't know. You never know. But he did used to do radio. I did too. Anyway, yeah. You gotta learn how to love people where they at. For who they are. You know? Like my neighbors over there boiling. I'm trying not to go over there. I don't even need to eat that. I'm trying to watch myself. I might go smoke me something a little later. You know. But anyway, I ain't about no trouble. I ain't never about no trouble, but sometimes I be a little pressure. You know, pressure is good sometimes. Sometimes. But everybody plays the fool sometimes. There's no exceptions to the rule. Whew. So I think I'm done. If anybody know me, I love me some Twizzlers. I like to unravel stuff. I had one couple of leaders I used to be up under. You a problem solver. You're a solutionist. In a sense, I guess I am. To God be the glory. Anyway, I love y'all. Sometimes it's good to just sit back and watch God be God. You know? You ain't gotta always be in the way. And always be here and there and everywhere. I don't like to be here, there, and everywhere. I don't like folks to know where I'm at until I'm gone. And if they know where I'm at when I'm there, you know, it's up there. They're gonna get blessed from the atmosphere. But I don't be trying to broadcast my position. For what? Ain't no need. Hello. The Lord know how to make all grace abound towards you. And you just gotta go with the current. Flow with the current, babies. Flow with the current. Yeah. So, I gotta go. I'm at least gonna speak to my little neighbors before I go back in and do my little smoke thing. Put my little shish kebabs on. I should have went and got me some bell peppers. But anyway. Yeah, y'all. Be encouraged. Remember, whatever so man soweth, that shall he also reap. You sow good seeds, you reap good soil. You sow bad seeds, you reap whatever you reap. And it's reaping season, one way or the other. Just hope you're on the side of God. Go with God. You'll never be lost. Blessings and favor and strength from God.